This is my randomology, and today we're going to be home alone. Yes, we're watching that lovable holiday classic, Home Alone. The new one. Yeah, there's a new one. Yeah, we're watching Home Alone 6. Yes, it's Home Alone 6. We're all familiar with the original and, Home Alone 2, the one in New York. We've seen them a lot, most of us. It's people my age group. It was a staple holiday movie, right? There's 4 others after those 2. Yeah, number 3 is some different kid trying to protect his house from I think they're North Korean terrorists trying to get a microchip in a toy that he has or something like that. Part 4 actually has Kevin McAllister, like Macaulay Culkin's character from the first 2 movies, except they recast him and every single other part, and Kevin's fighting against, I think it's Marv and his new wife. Also recast, I think it's French Stewart who plays Marv in that one. In part 5, I think it's not Andy McDowell. What? Malcolm McDowell. It's Malcolm McDowell who plays, I think, the lead bad guy. Again, no relation to the original 2 classic movies. It's an art heist, I think, or something like that. I don't know. But now we get to add part 6 to this. This is debuting on Disney Plus, and wow, the feedback on this movie so far has been just it's been a while since I saw just a dump of a movie. I want cheese. I want to see just how low we can sink in this franchise. Not that the other ones have been great. I just want a good, cheesy, crappy movie to riff. And this looks perfect. So let's get to Home Alone 6. People always rag on horror movies for having like uptillion sequels that just keep getting progressively worse, but Disney's pretty guilty of it too. I mean, not just Home Alone, just a lot of other franchises. We've been getting a lot of sequels that nobody asked for. Some of them nobody watched.
I'm obsessed with open concept.
Of course you are.
Open is my favorite concept.
Oh my God.
Pam and Jeff
Kenan Thompson, all right.
Those are load-bearing walls, and you knock one down, the whole place could collapse.
Really?
Bummer.
It's not a Jenga tower, Jeff.
No, but there is such a thing as a load-bearing wall.
They are totally lit.
Stop.
Especially since they put in new metal detectors.
Oh.
Okay.
Jeff, what are you doing?
Jeff needs to shut up.
You'll just have to wait till we get home then.
You sure about that? Do the maths. 6 soda refills into one tiny 10-year-old's black.
Why would you let him have 6 soda refills? What?
Cool dolls.
Do we know this kid's name? Do we know his mom's name?
We just leave him right there.
Oh, little boy doesn't want to share his dolly.
I already can't stand this kid.
Max, I am so sorry. No, he doesn't look like Frankenstein.
I have absolutely no sympathy for this kid or his mother, and we're
No, he's a delight.
4 minutes in.
Wow, $5,000 for an ugly little porcelain kid.
I'd sell this kid for $5,000.
Maxwell Johann Mercer. What is with you today?
Maxwell Johann Mercer?
And then you'll have to go to bed at 6 p.m. every evening and help her with her bath.
Oh, that sounds great. Where do I sign up?
No McDonald's.
I'm not one for,
Mom?
spanking or hitting kids. I don't think that's it's an effective way to, teach a child. And yet I want to slap this kid.
I just stepped on a Lego. It's the most painful thing in the world.
Painful. I don't know about the most painful thing in the world. I mean, I think maybe getting stabbed in the testicles would hurt more.
Can you speak up, please? It's very loud in here.
Go upstairs. There has to be it's a big house.
You are not the only person in this house, darling.
You know, at least in the first movie and the second movie, Kevin just kind of wanted some attention. But this kid is... I don't like him. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna hide. They're gonna leave him there. You know, although in 2021, there are so many ways you could communicate with him, send someone over to him, the police, anything.
Thought we'd get old and weird in this house.
Oh, you're weird already.
Put it on myself.
Gosh, I missed the snow.
Hey,
And I hate this guy too.
Hey, you mind giving our luggage a tuggage? I want to get that guy situated.
Luggage, some tuggage. That really is a horrible feeling. $200,000? $200,000 for a doll with an upside down head? Wait, hold on a second. This movie is setting up a conflict between a obnoxiously bratty little kid who stole someone else's property out of pure spite, this family that needs to sell their house because the husband lost his job, he's been trying to find a new one. It's their last Christmas here. It's a genuinely sad situation. And these are the antagonists? Ooh. You know, Jeff's a bit of a dumbass, but no. Hi. Oh God. All right. How much longer in this movie? Oh, good. An hour 4. All right.
Carol Ellen Mercer.
bingo.
Yes. Flashbacks. Of course they're running late.
I legit might cry right now.
Don't, I need that.
Why are you putting snow in your luggage?
Hashtag ill-judged.
Oh.
Text that to me. Okay,
Great,
get in the car.
you know, great use of modern lingo. It'll really appeal to all the kids watching the cool new Home Alone movie.
Like you do realize.
How do you do, fellow kids?
How much milk does this family need? Seriously, I can't believe that this is supposed to be the antagonist. This is supposed to be the bad guy that we're gonna be, you know, hoping gets hurt. I am legitimately sympathetic to this guy and his family. Like, they're going through something that is really horrible, something a lot of people are going through right now, and I'm supposed to be rooting for the little jerk kid that stole his property. These two are going through something like a real life problem, like something that, especially right now with everything going on, right? I and many other people would probably be very sympathetic to them. I am. And they're the bad guys.
Dad?
Is nobody at Disney like reading The Room? I really don't like this kid.
It's a Christmas miracle.
No, it's just being adults being unreasonably stupid again. It's like Al Pacino in Scarface. I mean, he's pulling off the heels. I'll give him that. I just... Oh.
Oh, honey, no, I'm sorry. That's way too much. Okay, no. I can't stand the thought of you not having that. Consider an early Christmas present from Auntie Maymay. You're gonna look so hot.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense why they're gonna go get the doll. Like, not being able to get your kids something that they want around Christmas. I mean, don't spoil the kids. You know, don't spoil the kids, obviously, but you know, they can get treats once in a while. I mean, and I get the feeling of not being able to get them even little things like that.
Really lost your house there, Pamela Ding Dong.
I want to punch this guy. He's so annoying. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's their, yeah, first Christmas there. I'm supposed to feel like joyful when they start springing all the traps later, and you know they get their butts handed to them.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
To get some milk.
Oh, well, there's plenty of milk in the fridge, Pammy.
Why do they have like a dozen and a half cartons of milk? Do you not know how to drive in the snow? You live here. The lights are on. Is this going to be cause for concern for you, or
Don't move.
what
motion activated, and if we stand still, it'll turn off.
Yeah, but then if you move...
But it's just gonna turn back on when we move again. So why are we standing still now?
I don't know. I'm not good at this.
You're not good at opening a door? Okay, I believe that.
You knew he was weird.
All we have to do.
Yeah, and you're a thief. And a jackass.
Okay, on 3, we run. 1.
Thanks, White Knight. Why did we feel the need to CGI the carrot? McAllister? It's Buzz!
No ring on this finger, ma'am. No one's been able to tame this wild stallion.
I can't believe it.
Another time, another place.
Still not that sharp, are you, Buzz?
Detain them.
You can't hear that from the street.
Maybe the police is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, Max.
So what do I do, Homebot? I can't call my mum, and if I tell the police or anyone else, they'll put my
Don't
parents
you
in
have
jail.
like a phone somewhere? All the tech in this house, you don't have a phone? Or go to a library, access the internet there, send a message through Facebook? There's literally 24 ways you can contact somebody right now. Anybody else, a family member, a teacher, anybody.
Yes, Stu, nobody has a landline anymore because it's not 1993. What's your next
And
idea?
yet
Should I
there's
beat
all this
the
other
guy
tech.
into the
Is there a
MC Hammer
phone,
joint?
like, you know, emergency,
Call one of the
anything?
neighbors.
He called in the 289 to mess with me. The idiot does it every year.
Oh
Guess
my
what?
God.
The place had a McAllister home alarm system. Oh, gee.
So wait, Kevin grew up and
I don't think.
has a home security business? That kind of makes sense.
You were running late to church, so safety.
I've got it.
I'd actually forgotten about this jackass.
No.
I'm supposed to have sympathy for this kid, but he hasn't done anything that makes him likable. I have more sympathy for these two than I do for the kid.
I need to come to church more often.
Oh God, screw this kid. Seriously.
The street's too hot right now. We'll wait till it gets dark.
Streets too hot?
The stand, the stand.
They speak English, lady.
Be announced when?
Ma'am, I'd be more than happy to help you after you stand in a line behind you.
Yeah.
You and
It's just a stroll through people's backyards at night.
And you're being really loud about it too.
It's
You know, typically when you play a piece of music over a scene in a movie, the music is supposed to either complement or show some contrast, or in some way help the scene in order to set a tone. And this music just isn't really doing any of that.
Now climb up me.
Climb up me? The height of humor for the last 20 minutes has been someone's pants fell off. Stand up. Oh my, stand. You know, I still have massive sympathy for what they're going through, but I'm starting to lose it because of this. I mean, the original villains of this franchise were criminals, maybe not master criminals. And then in the sequels, they were semi-competent, at least not a mother and father trying to save their house.
I mean, I'm still doing this. I just can't help it. You know, this is my screen and that's your screen. So.
No, I know that. I know how screens work. You know they got TV and films on there.
Yep, fully aware. I'm just eager to get home. So.
It's like watching a watch pop.
Height of comedy, this scene.
Thank you.
Movie's barely an hour and a half. It has time for this. Yeah, at least in the first one, we had that great scene with was it John Candy in the conversation with Catherine O'Hara. It probably took like an hour just to draw that. You couldn't have used like paper like a normal person. I'm still actively rooting for these two. Like, God, just trip and break something, kid. Not on the house. It's a nice house. You break something.
No.
Who are we killing? I want 2 kids. That's a rule. But that rule is negotiable if the kid's a dick.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get PG Saw underway.
Shake that off and out before you know.
Not going well.
I think I shattered my coccyx.
But you landed on your back.
It's slippery.
Or you could walk over the snow.
Thanks for letting me know.
That's a thing you can do.
Make it.
Walk
I'm doing
on
I'm right behind you,
the
babe.
snow. Why would you get back on the driveway? Dear God.
Okay.
You know, I said I had sympathy for these two. It is rapidly draining. Are you serious? Are you seriously just gonna pick those up? Pop. Move. She's doing pretty good with that, actually.
How the heck do you so easy on the soda, okay?
You lit a woman on fire. You know, I wanted like cheesy, kind of like pseudo kind of crappy movie, things like that, but this movie's actually kind of infuriating.
Is that you?
He's gonna shoot billiard balls at him? Yeah, that's a concussion and a skull fracture right there. Ow!
So hot and so cold at the same time.
That is, like, legitimately painful. Not even, like, in a funny way. That's just...
Where am I?
Do you not notice the goggles? Do you not feel them on your face? And how is he seeing himself through the... Oh...
No. Definitely no. Positively no. Decidedly no.
I'm actually getting pissed off at this movie. Like, I don't think I've been this pissed off at a movie since maybe Cosmic Sin. Ah, her feet!
We've gone to the other side.
No, you really haven't. This kid is the true villain of this movie. Like, I can't reiterate this enough. This kid is the catalyst of all these problems. Like, none of this would have happened if he hadn't been a little dick. What are they sticking to her with?
Turn me into a pincushion.
Oh, thumbtacks. I don't think that's how inertia works. Seriously, most of these traps could be avoided if they moved. Like, just...
He jumped off the balcony!
Screw him! Go get the doll! That's what you're here for! Honestly, if this ends with the doll getting destroyed and them actually losing the house, I'm gonna be even more pissed. These are lethal traps. Like, he could quite literally kill somebody. Yeah, the kid that's staying with them took the doll.
Your mom is just going to be happy to see you. I promise.
Also, the quite literally thousands upon thousands of dollars in damage.
Pretty bad.
Okay, so Max didn't actually steal the doll, so he's off the hook for that. He is still a horrible child. And the kid gets 1 iota of redemption to his name. All right.
I'm so sorry we left you, darling.
See, I'm not really feeling this either. Like, at least in the first 2 movies, there was like a sense of actual family and love and all these different things. This movie was basically just a bucket of sugar, just like empty calories as far as the movie's concerned. Yeah, hold on to him because in about half an hour, you're going to have those hands around his throat. It is kind of incredible that the kid homed in on the one thing in the house that he didn't need to take.
You wouldn't believe how much I missed you.
Oh, and you're not going to believe what's behind that door.
What happened last time?
Yeah, but that little brat's not here this time.
And me having no permanent neurological damage.
And also the burn scars that she's got on her feet. It's a sweet little ending. Pretty much everything else was horrible, though. All right, we gotta talk about it. Well, that was a big old Christmas turd. Oh, wow, okay. So the basic premise of leaving a kid home alone in 2021 is already kind of ridiculous, and they had to really bend over backwards to make it work. But the fact that the antagonists were a family in need trying to save their house, that nobody... Disney, read The Room, not this year. Not any year, but especially not this year. Holy crap. I did lose some sympathy for them because they were just... Half the things they went through physically, they could have avoided by literally just stepping to the side. You know, it's Prometheus syndrome. But wow, a couple of friends of mine had seen the movie and they said they couldn't stand the kid. I now understand why. Wow. I did not think it was going to be that. I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. That was, oof. And this is the 6th movie in the series. 6. And future me is going to have to rewatch this to edit it. Yes. Yes, I am. You're horrible for picking this. That's 3 Christmas movies down. Got a couple more to go. So if you like what you're watching, go ahead and hit that notification bell, subscribe, sign on to Patreon, and I will see you later.